Miss Jackie, we're here in Washington, D.C., blocks away from the White House. You're out here homeless. Tell me about it.
Well, I'm out here homeless. I've been building my own emergency instant shelters. I'm working on building some other shelter ideas that's a little bit more permanent. I like the bike shelter on wheels. I've heard the stories about there is no such thing as affordable housing, but a house is anything with 4 walls, a roof, and a base. That's all you really need for housing.
Well, a bathroom and a shower, kitchen, some privacy.
Yeah, well, as long as the building code inspectors don't bother you with all that. But there's ways to get around that as far as shower. I can go to places like Psalms to shower.
Well, basically, you're trying to make the best out of a bad situation.
Yes, I am.
So
yes, I am.
I walk up and you got some materials here and you're gathering and
yes,
you're
I am.
Trying to figure out.
And you're welcome to take a photo of my coroplast.
I will. Here, let's show. I'll show.
That's right. That's it right there.
She's got it on and she's going to take the hand truck and
I'm going to load it to my spot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to work on building me another coroplast project.
Yeah. How long have you been out here?
Homeless on the street, on and off. Well, in D.C., I've been here about 1.5 years. In D.C., I've been homeless in D.C. for about 1.5 years. But in my hometown, a lot longer than that, up to 10, 12 years.
And you said you had to leave where you were because of criminalization.
Yes, in Columbia, South Carolina, they were criminalizing the homeless, rounding them up and putting them in, white minivans, concentration camps. The governor of our state gave us 4 choices to either go to a shelter, which is the one I didn't like, the only one in Columbia I didn't like, go to jail, or go to a camp, FEMA camp, or get out of town. And I've been reading about that on the internet. I've seen some of the concentration camps in different states on the internet.
Some shelters aren't much nicer either.
Well, no, it's a lot of aggression in the shelter system. That's why I don't like going in the shelter.
Well, you are definitely stay positive.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so it's not easy to do if you've been out here all this time.
No, it's not. Well, in D.C., one thing I do like about D.C., when I first came to D.C., I saw people sleeping in front of like McDonald's, commercial buildings. The police ride past them. They were sleeping in tents on the bridges. So I said, wow, this is real freedom. I thought this is homeless heaven. So I know in across the U.S. they have tent cities in other cities too as well. But I'm trying to graduate from the tent to a more stronger structure.
Right. So you thought by seeing all the street homelessness, your first impression was freedom. What do you think about it now?
Well, I still feel great about it. I still have freedom. My other shelter last night that I built out the same similar material, law enforcement saw me in it and they just rolled right past me. So one thing about the homeless is I don't know the legalities of all of the ins and outs of doing it, but so far in the past, they haven't really bothered me. They're not a big stickler about it.
Living out here is no way to live.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I mean, an apartment in Washington here in D.C., they want in most places over $2,000 per month for a 1-bedroom.
Right.
And the South is also getting like that. I mean, in my hometown and other states, they want $2,000 and $3,000. Even in southern towns, they want that as far as rent in some places.
Right. So you just make the best of it and make your own home.
Yes, I do. I like crafting my own instant shelters. Yes, I do.
Well, what's your future like?
My future is like one day saving up enough money, buying some land, hopefully building a tiny home, and owning on a parcel of land. That's what my future is like.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Stability, 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 and more stability.
Oh my God. Great wishes.
Thank you.
I wish I could give you all 4 and more.
And but one of my main goals is the tiny home. I like to be able to one day afford a 3-wheel bike and pedal my home around, since I can't own land yet, until I'm able to own a piece of land. Because land, I tell people, even my friends out here on the street, I said, land and housing go hand in hand. Without land, you don't have housing. I'm not gonna, I don't want to live the rest of my life at my age paying somebody else rent when, I can get it for $2,000. I can go to Home Depot or go to one of these shed houses and buy a shed and modify it for under $3,000, $4,000. So yeah, it's the cost of living that keeps rising.
And it's going to get worse.
It's getting worse. Why would you pay, what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, why would you pay $5,000 for a 2-bedroom, Mark, when you can take that same $5,000 and turn it into a 10 by 12 shed, or go purchase one and turn it into a 1-bedroom efficiency or a 2-bedroom efficiency on a piece of land? Why would you pay $5,000 a month? You multiply that by 6, that's almost, what, $30,000?
You have a lot of wisdom.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, thank you very much for talking.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate it. Thank you. May God bless you all. And I just pray that the tiny home movement will continue to spread.